Hi, it's Megan. I recently decided to bite on the Surratt beauty brand. So I tried a couple of items, and this is the first item that I've tried. I actually haven't opened any of the others. This is the Surratt Beauty Pomponner Artiste Blush. So these are $32 for 0.2 ounce, and it's described as a dolly pink. So first of all, you hear it shaking. This is the package. It's really sleek and small. It's about average for a blush size-wise as far as the actual blush itself, but the packaging is really super sleek and small, and I kind of like it. I think it's really kind of cool. As you open it, I couldn't open it at first, but it basically snaps shut. Oops, and it just drops right out if you're not careful. It slides out like this. So this is like, whoa, dolly pink. This is like bright. And I was a little unsure about the shade. Why did I get this shade? Well, because every other shade was sold out, and I read good reviews on this shade. And then I kind of like the concept of just applying a bright blush. So what I'll do is I'll take a bronzer and apply it, just kind of shading my cheekbones a little bit, and then I'll take a brighter blush like this and just, I'm going to do it on camera, dot it on my cheekbones. And I'm going to dot it on, and then I'm just going to blend it a little bit. You can blend with a brush or with your finger, but you can see that while it's super bright, it blends out really beautifully because it's a super, super, super finely milled blush. Oh, there goes my... I'm just doing this today. I'm so busy. Take this down a little bit. So you can kind of buff it into the skin, and you can also blend it out. I just dot it on like that. For me, I think it gives a nice flush to your skin tone. And what I like about this, I done a review earlier a couple months ago, about maybe a month ago, of the new NARS blush that came in kind of a brighter color as well. But I felt like that color just wasn't as adaptable to as many skin tones. This one is a really nice magenta pink, and it's got cooler undertones. It's more like a magenta, kind of a blue undertone pink. Really vibrant. I'm going to swatch it on my wrist. This is super, super finely milled, yeah. So you can see, just a really great pink. So someone with cooler undertones can wear this, whereas I felt the NARS just didn't work on as many skin tones. If you have a super warm skin tone, this might not work on you unless it's kind of that darker version of it. But if you've got a super warm, lighter skin tone, I'm not so sure I'm loving this blush on you, but I think this will work with a lot of kind of cooler skin tones across all spectrums. And then also, I actually have a slightly warm skin tone. It works on me, and I think it'll work with people that have a warmer skin tone that's darker. It's really one of the bolder shades, not surprisingly when you see it. And it's so, so silky. It gives a tiny sheen, which, I don't know, it's almost metallic, but not quite, so it doesn't emphasize pores. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's got this really satiny thing going on that is more like a vibrancy. I guess the best way to describe it is, if you think of Armani, some of their finishes, it has that same kind of vibrance, that glow, as opposed to that hard metallic sheen that some other brands have. And it lasted about 8 hours. These last about 8 hours on me. It's really great when this year, for whatever reason, I've suddenly been picking up these kind of vibrant pinks, and I found that blushes to match them that will stand up but not overpower are actually not that easy to find. And so that's what I actually like about this the most. It really goes with a lot of the lip colors that, for whatever reason, I just have been gravitating toward this year. And when I do that, when I have like a bolder lip like this, and then kind of a cheek that's a little bit strong like this, what I tend to do is I put just a black mascara, a little bit of highlighter. I have a little bit of a whitish highlighter here and right here, and then I've put a little bit of black on the upper waterline of my, right under my lashes, kind of into the lashes, just to define my eyes a little bit more so that they don't fade away too much, but I'm not competing with kind of the strong lip and the pop of color on the cheek. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this blush. I actually really do like it. I'm impressed. It's my first Surratt product. We'll see if I like others. And I think that's all I have to say. Thanks. Please Also subscribe on YouTube because it does help me a lot. And if you have other recommendations for this line, I would love to hear because I'm totally new to it. And whether it's blush or something else, I'm really curious to hear. Anyway, thanks very much for watching.